Here we are, January 27th, 2010. Oh, beautiful Australia. Right off a beach called Ocean Grove. Oh man, I'm telling you, I'm absolutely loving it here right now. I got a light little breeze coming off the ocean. About 80 degrees Fahrenheit. Right out here off of a bluff. Absolutely amazing here right now. The sun is to the point where it's almost unbearable actually, even though this light wind is hitting me. So warm. Definitely not like the East Coast right now. It's gonna be my first video that I put on YouTube actually. It's the third beach I've been to. I've been to Torquay Beach as well, and I've been to Anglesey. And I'll tell you what, by far the most scenic and the most beautiful. You can see that beautiful bluff right there. Nothing like that in the United States, so we all know that, or at least the area of the United States that we're from. Tell you what, as you can see right through here, there's some kelp, almost looks like a rubbery material. I just saw a couple crabs as I was walking along this little path. Let's get you close to this kelp. Just got splashed by the water. Alright, here, this kelp right here is like a rubbery material almost. Can't even something you can break through. Wow. Waves right out there that are breaking probably about, say about knee high. I heard this is one of the best breaks actually around. It's next to one of the most shark infested areas as well. Water is like kind of like an aqua teal. Bad rips everywhere, so I'm gonna try and stay away from surfing today. I just got done shopping up at the shopping center about a kilometer away, and stopped in a surf shop. It's called Rasta Surfboards, and he told me that it's gonna be pretty flat for the next couple days out here. This wind is pretty rough. But the tide pool that I'm actually in right now is called a rock pool. It's an area that is completely gets taken over when the high tide comes in. But right now we're on a pretty low tide, and it's coming in slowly but surely. I was actually down off the end of that rocks down there, but just to move my way down. I'm gonna go for a run up here later, I think. Let's try and get you a little closer. Maybe we can see a couple fish. But whoa, just slip there and get splashed. That right there is all rocks and all a bunch of kelp in there as well. I'm not seeing much for fish. Wow, it's splashing me good. But if I get close enough, I probably could see one, but I'm not going to. Safety reasons. But tomorrow I'm going to pitch in my fourth game since I've been out here. We play actually at one of the better fields around. It's called the Altoona Ballpark, and it features a like kind of synthetic turf surface, so you can't wear metal cleats. So I actually had to go out and purchase a pair of rubber cleats, and we'll see how that goes. But a lot of the mounds out here are just so much different than they are in the States. The first mound I pitched on actually had a black rubber tarp underneath the mound, which is something that's just completely unheard of. So I was slipping left and right. And then the second one I pitched on, which was the field was called Latrobe University's field, and it's basically like a sandy, just a sandbox almost. It was terrible. But you know, I'm in Australia. I'm not in America, but I'm really enjoying my time out here. The baseball's going great. I'm throwing really well. I'm feeling good. Look at that bluff. It's amazing, I tell you. Almost keeps you speechless a couple times. See a little seagull kind of hiding in over there. I don't know if you can see him. He's kind of pecking around, see if he can find any little fish or little mites he can eat. I was actually at a beach yesterday. It was called Altoona, which is across the bay from this town called Williamstown, and it was so windy, it was almost unbearable. It was so windy. It's almost you had a bunch of kiteboarders that were out everywhere. The wind was really hitting you, and they was splashing water up all over you. I went out to about knee high with a couple friends that I met from church. The church out here is great. People are really awesome. There's so much diversity in it. I think the first time I was there, we were led by a kind of like a guy that was from India, and last time it was a guy from Japan. And you know, it's really awesome. The cultural diversity is amazing out here. You see people from every different kinds of backgrounds. I'd like to go for a surf out here, but I don't know if it's going to happen. There's some more kelp. I'm telling you, it's so thick. It almost feels like it could put on a tire in the United States and drive around in it. But I think I'm going to go for a run later, actually, and maybe around this entire way. But when I went for that run in Anglesey, I put in my blog, I'll tell you what, it was just, you looked up and you saw that bluff behind you, and you saw the little birds eating on the seashore. And sometimes I have to pinch myself and wonder, you know, am I really out here? Is this really happening after everything that happened to me this past summer? But it is happening, and it's just it's a miracle, and I'm enjoying myself out here. I can't complain about anything. I'm learning new things, meeting new people, experiencing another part of the world. You know, this is not something that's just for me. You know, it's something for my dreams. It's something for the people that I love. You guys can share a part of this outstanding experience that I'm blessed with out here. It's another little tide pool. This area that I'm walking was actually pretty soft. It's a bunch of seaweed that, again, gets taken over when the high tide comes in. Lecture on the beach over here. But, you know, it's about all for now. I just, you know, want to do my first YouTube video. You guys can kind of get a little taste of what it's like out here. It's an amazing place that definitely I recommend anybody to come see. And again, I feel very blessed to be out here, and I'm really enjoying my time. Baseball's coming along well. I've only given up one run so far in 8 innings, and you know, my church experience is going well. And for those of you that I haven't been talking to as much as I should, I'm sorry. I'll try and keep better contact. Just the time difference, it's been hard, but you know, it's okay, and I hope you guys understand that. But I love you all very much, and look forward to many more of these to come. You know, I love you all. Signing off for now. Bye.